I'm so glad to be here. And you know, Charlene's our tech support behind the scenes. Thank you for being here, Charlene, and welcome everybody. I see a lot of friends here. I see a couple from Hawaii. I got Natalie from Oahu, Zenaida's from Hawaii. And we literally have people all over the country, which is really cool. This brings us all together in a nice group. We're here to exercise and have a good time. You know, when you exercise, you want to do it in such a way that you enjoy the time. There's nothing more special than this moment right here. That's all that matters. So when we come here to exclusively be in the moment and do something that's going to be a good experience. You always want to enjoy the time. That's key number one. So having said that, I want you to make this work for you. Don't overdo the class. You can do it standing or sitting. Preferably you stand, because I do a lot of ups and downs for the legs, and it's really good for your balance and strengthening the legs. Super, super good for you. Don't overdo it. And you know, I see a lot of friends here from Oregon too, new friends that we did from our bone strengthening class, our first class last Monday. We had a couple hundred of you show up, which is great. And I hope you join me again next Monday, this coming Monday, for that as well. So having said that, let's begin with 3 heart opening breaths. So feet about hip width apart, palms in front of the abdomen. So when you inhale, I want you to stretch all the way down through the legs. Yeah. And exhale. It's a nice stretch for the legs and opening the chest. Again, inhale, it's a whole body stretch. Yeah. And exhale. Let's do one more of those. Inhale and stretch. And exhale. Now with their feet hip width apart, let's just throw your arms around from side to side. And dip the knees when you get to a side, so you push down into a hip. So we're opening up the tissue in the hip. And most of the same opening exercises I do in any class that I do, whether it's the Tai Chi, the stretch, strength, and balance, or the new bone strengthening class that we just restarted. It used to be on Wednesdays here. And now it's every Monday at 3 o'clock, the new bone strengthening class. So as you push down into a hip, can you feel that? Well, the whole idea is to bring your mind into the body so you can feel that. You just want to be present, and it's really good. So based on the principle of where your mind goes, that's where your energy is. So this is a mind-body class. And energy, well, energy is the Qi part of this Tai Chi class, or Qigong. Now bring your arms up to shoulder height, the same up and down motion. And we're opening the front part of the shoulders. We stretch and reach, a nice gentle twist in the spine. And those of you that are concerned about osteopenia or osteoporosis, and that's, in other words, that's losing the mineral content in your bones, just be careful how much you twist or bend. Everything we do, we try to keep the back straight and not curve the back too much. Now, let's widen the step a little bit and just reach up high and stretch. And go to the other side and stretch. Then inhale and exhale, stretch. Then inhale and exhale, stretch. Then come down and just bounce the knees and just bring a little vibration into the body. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms. Relax the palms. Just bounce the knees and just get that vibration going in the body. A few months ago, I went to a chiropractor and I tried their vibration machine. And it didn't do really all that much more than what we're doing right now on our own. So I don't know, maybe some of us have had really sore knees. You would need that machine, but if you don't have real sore knees, you don't have to spend the money for getting the vibration through your body. Vibration just opens up all the cells, all the energy. So this class is designed to open up a freer flow of energy for the body. Now let's start shaking the palms. So we have 366 energy centers in the body. We have a lot of them in our extremities, our feet and our palms. So as we're bouncing up and down on our feet and shaking the palms, we're getting a lot of them energized here. So we open up the flow of energy. Now let's add a little wiggle of the hips, a wiggle of the hips, and shimmy the shoulders. Shimmy the shoulders, and then bobble a hip. Okay, that's a good warning. Let's see here. Not disturbed. And we're just shaking all up, bobbling the head. Now just stop. Come to a stop and feel the tingling in your fingers, your palms, your wrists. And I love it when I see couples together doing this. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, now I want to do a little bit of a more of a warm-up. I want to open up the shoulders a little bit and the chest and the work on the upper back. So I want you to bring your arms up to shoulder height and make a fist. And just let's inhale. Now when you exhale, pull the elbows back and squat. Then inhale, come up, and then exhale. Give it a good stretch. Inhale and exhale, pull the elbows back. Yeah, inhale and exhale. That should feel kind of good. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 5 more of these. Inhale and exhale, squeeze. Inhale and exhale, 3 more. Inhale and exhale, last 2. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale and exhale, no more. Then inhale, come up and exhale. Shake the palms out, shim the shoulders and bobble the head. Now, speaking of the head, let's work on the neck a little bit. We're going to bring our, put the right hand behind the waist, bring the elbow around and look behind us into a squat. So we inhale, straighten the knees. Now when we exhale, start bending the knees and bring the elbow. Now stay here. So now when you inhale, just straighten the knees in this twist. And exhale, just sink in a little bit more deeply into the twist. Again, inhale, look hard, look behind you. And exhale, look even harder behind you. Now when you inhale, come up. When you exhale, relax. Just kind of loosen up the body. Let's do the other side the same way. So it's inhale up and exhale, bend the knees and look behind you. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees and twist a little bit more. Again, inhale, look a little bit harder behind you, and exhale, look even harder behind you. Now when you inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, relax. So that was good for the hips too. Just shake up the body. All right, now we have a lot to do today, so I want to go right into balance the plate exercise. Now, when we balance the plate, what we're doing is we're rotating literally all the joints in our body. You get your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, your hip, your knee, your ankle, and that's all from simply holding the palm face up, as if you're holding a plate. Okay, so we have an imaginary plate. We're going to do the right side and the left side, then we'll do both hands together. We're going to do 6 times each side for this warm-up. And we're going to do a lot of up and down motion. So when we do the class, when we inhale, we're rising. When we're exhaling, we're crouching and settling into whatever it is, wherever we're at in that form. So it's inhale, we rise, and then exhale into a squat. Let's try this a little bit more. Inhale, bring your palms up, roll them down, and exhale, just relax into a squat. Now, with your palms right here, let's inhale, extend the arms, straighten the knees, pull the palms into the chest, and exhale, let the palms float down. Let's do 2 more of these before we go into the balance of plate. Inhale, straighten the knees, bring the wrist to the shoulders, and then exhale, let the palms float down. One more time through the nose. We're inhaling, always inhale through the nose, and exhale, ideally through the nose, but you can do it through the mouth too. Depends on where you're at as far as the body temperature. Come up. Okay, let's do the right side with the balance of plate. So when we're doing this, we can bring your mind into the weight-bearing leg. And the importance of that is where your mind goes, that's where your energy is, and that's what helps you have more success at maintaining your balance. So when you inhale, we straighten the left leg and keep the weight off the right as you step off 45 degrees. And as you exhale, you go heel toe and settle in. And then this palm is face up and we're into a squat here. All right. Now, the first one, we'll make 2 circles, 2 breaths, and the palm is out in front of you. I'm sorry. Okay, this is part of the fourth and fifth form that we're doing later on. So when you inhale, I want you to straighten the knee, pull the palm in towards the chest, lift the elbow and shoulder up. So you're stretching right down through the side. Circle the palm underneath the armpit. Now when you exhale, push to the side. That was a long breath. And you feel it in your hip. Now when you inhale, gyrate the hip, straighten the knees on the upswing. As you exhale, bend the knees on the downswing, completing the circle of the hip. And so the hip is also rotating and it's going up and down. Let's try, that's one. We're going to do 5 more of these. So it's inhale, straighten the knees, come underneath the arm, stretch through the side, circle the palm. Now when you exhale, push your hip to the left, arm to the right. Now when you inhale, we gyrate the hip, start straightening the knees, coming up, and exhale, coming down. Now, when I say straighten the knees, we never get them into a lock, but they're almost there, okay? Try it again. So it's inhale, we go up, and exhale, we go down and feel it in the hip. Now, inhale, gyrate the hip. You feel it in your opposite hip, and come up, and then exhale, as you come back around, feel it in your left hip again. All right, let's try it again. So it's inhale and exhale. Your left hip is stretched. Then inhale, gyrate. And exhale, come on down. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling. This time will be in instructions in silence. I'm your model. Inhale. Now we're going to bring our foot back. So when you inhale, focus on this standing left leg, straighten the knee, and then exhale, bring the foot back. So you don't even have to think about bringing the foot back. Your will is bringing it back all by itself. So it's very safe to put all your energy into the one standing leg. And don't think about drawing the other foot back because it comes back naturally. So where your mind goes, that's where your energy is, and just trust the process. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to, the weight-bearing leg this time will be the right leg. We're in a crouch position. The palms are out. Well, excuse me. Let's step out to the left first. Inhale, straighten the knee, and exhale, bend the knee as we settle in with the palm face up. Okay. Now, the weight is equally distributed between both legs as we're standing here, so you have a rock-solid base of support. So the first one, when you inhale, we're straightening the knees. Pull the palm in towards the chest. Lift the elbow and shoulder up to stretch your side to give yourself room to circle the palm underneath the armpit. Now, when you exhale, we push the arm to the left. The hip goes to the right, so you feel it here. Then when you inhale, we start gyrating the hip, straightening the knee as we start to come up over the head. What a good stretch to the side. And as we exhale, we come back down and sink back down into this deep squat again. Let's try it again. So we're going to do 6 of these. So let's inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale, push to the side, feel it in your hip. Arm is twisted. So it's a nice stretch all the way through your bicep. So inhale, we circle around, lifting the arm up, stretching through the side. As we exhale, we come on down. As you coming down, you feel it in your right hip, and then we're into a squat. Here we go. Again, inhale and exhale. This is number 3. Inhale over the head, stretch through the side, and exhale, come on back down again. Okay, basically our shoulders, our back straight, we're not curving it. Let's try it again. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale over the head, and exhale, come on back. 2 more times, breath only. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. 1 more time in silence. Let's bring our foot back as we inhale and exhale, relax. Now, shake it up a little bit, kick the legs out, shim the shoulders, and bobble the head. Okay, that was the right and the left side. And let's do it with both hands together. And this will be like we do in the fifth form, but just instead of 4 breaths, 4 circles, it's only going to be 2 for our warm up here. Just to get the idea of going up and down and to warm up the body. So we're going to step off to the right first. So what we do, we sink over to our left side. I'm mirror teaching, so I'm on the same side as you. Straighten the left leg. Weightless on the right, and exhale. Sink down into a squat as you lean over to the right. Then stand up on the right leg. All your focus is on the right, half step to the left. And exhale, sink in to a deep horse riding stance with the palms face up. This is just the right and the left side together, doing them at the same time. So arms are outreached. So inhale, straighten the knees as you pull a palm in towards the chest. Lift the elbows and shoulders up. Bend the wrists, circle the palm underneath the arms. When we exhale, bend the knees and push out to the side, the head up. You feel a nice stretch in the back. Now, when you inhale, slowly come up. You feel it in your buttocks, all the way up, stretching through the core. Wide circle, and then exhale. As we're completing the circle, we come back down into the squat. So inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fall. Again, inhale, underneath the arms, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Feel it in the back. Inhale, crisscross over the head, stretching through the abdomen. And exhale, bend the knees as we return into the squat. Okay, let's do 4 more of these. Inhale, and exhale, stretch. Inhale over the head, and exhale, bend the knees. Okay, 3 more. Inhale, and exhale, stretch. Inhale, we go up, stretching through the core, and then exhale. This is so good for the shoulder blades, and then come back. It kind of helps mitigate these finger points we happen to accumulate in the shoulder blades. So it's inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then inhale over the head, and exhale. Let's do 1 more time. This time I will be in silence. Okay, let's bring our feet back. We're going to bring our right foot in first. So the focus, the energy will be on the left side. So it's inhale, straighten the left side. All your focus is on the standing leg and half step. And then exhale, sink over to your right. And then inhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the left foot in and exhale, relax and sink. Okay. That was the warm up for the 4th and 5th form, but it's for the whole, the entire form is all ups and downs. And the basic principle is to move the body with the breath. So we fully oxygenate the bloodstream. Really important. Oxygen gives us tremendous power. And the stretching is called a dynamic stretch as we move around. So dynamic just means moving. It's not static like we do in yoga where we hold a pose and we just breathe into it. We're constantly moving the body with the breath. And that helps bring the mind into the body. Now, we're going to go, before we do the first form, I just want to do a couple of things with that are kind of more Tai Chi-ish a little bit. So let's hold a ball in front of your abdomen here. Kind of like in front of your 3rd chakra, which is just a little above your belly button and below the rib cage. So this ball is about the size of a basketball or a volleyball. And we're going to bring our right hand on top and bring it over to the left. Now we're going to rotate the ball so the left hand's on top and bring it over to the right, and then rotate the ball and bring it over to the left. Now try to keep your shoulders mainly facing forward. So you're stretching the shoulders as we do this. rotate the ball and bring it over to the right, rotate the ball and bring it back over to the left. Let's try it again. Rotate the ball and bring it over to the right. See, I'm starting to bend a little bit. Rotate the ball, bring it over to the left, rotate the ball. As you exhale, I want you to bring it diagonally across the body and bend the knees. Rotate the ball and inhale up. Then exhale, bring it diagonally across your body. Rotate the ball. As you inhale, straighten the knees, bring it up. And then exhale, bend the knees as you float it diagonally across the body. Then rotate the ball and inhale up. And then exhale, bring it across, bend the knees, rotate the ball, inhale up, and then exhale, bend the knees as we return. Now inhale up, and then exhale, bring it diagonally across. Now hold it here. As you inhale, slowly stand up, rotate the ball, and then bring it in front of your body. As you exhale, bring it back to the center, and just relax with the ball in front of your third chakra, just above your belly button. Chakra is an energy center, by the way. You have 7 main chakras, the crown chakra being the number 7 at the top of your head. And just the first chakra is at the, it's between your legs, just underneath your scrotum. So now we're going to take this ball and kind of have a little fun with it. And what I want you to do is just shift your weight over onto your left hip, step out to the right, and settle in, and then come down into a squat a little bit, very slowly. Now, let's take this ball. As you inhale, I want you to shift your weight onto your left hip, rotate the ball so the right hand's on top, and we're coming up so we're on the toe of our right foot. And then when you exhale, I want you to lift your foot up and step straight out to the right. Now, come back and look at the ball. Now, when you inhale, bring the ball behind you a little bit more into a stretch so you feel it in your waist. Now, when you exhale, I want you to bring this left hand up. With your right hand, you're sweeping the front knee as you push the ball forward, extending the arm. Then relax the wrist, make the ball again, bring the ball back, rotating the ball so the right hand's on top, and sink down into your hip. Then as you inhale, come up, straighten the knee, and when you exhale, brush the front knee and push out to the side. Let's try to relax the wrist, and then make the ball as you inhale, come up, and exhale, come down. We're crouching. Rotate the ball as you inhale up, and then exhale, push forward to the side. Now we're going to change directions. So as you inhale, straighten the knee and make the ball. When you exhale, bring the ball into your chest and lift your right toes up. Then pivot your right foot so you're kind of like pigeon-toed here, and you sink down into your right hip, excuse me. Then all the weight is on this right leg, so we're going to step out with our left foot from here. So when you inhale, we straighten the right leg, come up on our toe, and then just simply step out to the right, and then exhale, we settle in. As we do this, we brush the knee and push the palm forward. That's how we transition. So when you inhale, I want you to bring this bottom palm up underneath, make a ball, bring this left hand on top as you sink down into your right hip, bend the knee. And as you exhale, we're rising up and sweeping the knee and pushing forward. Rotate the ball. So it's inhale up and then exhale down into position. Then rotate the ball as you inhale up, exhale, sweep the knee and push forward. Keep the shoulders over the hips so you're not leaning forward. Then rotate the ball as you inhale up and exhale, come down into position. The knee is bent. Then rotate the ball as you inhale up and exhale, sweep the knee as you push forward. Now, let's just take a moment and make a bird claw with one hand, facing down, and just step wide out to the side, and then just open the chest, waving clouds, and push out and just sink. And that concludes this part of the warm-up. So when you inhale, then just sweep up, step in with one foot, and exhale, bring the foot back from the other side. And let's begin the 8 forms of Il Chi Qigong. I hope everyone's doing pretty good so far. You want to take just a moment and have a sip of water? Let's do that. Just a little bit of sip. So I just realized it's 2:30 already, and I like to take a moment just to give you a little bit of a break. So let's just sit down just for 3 minutes, and then we'll begin again and resume the form. So as you sit down, I want you to rest. So just bring a chair up. And just allow yourself to catch your breath. I know I'm feeling it, and I expect you are too. So as you're doing this, I want you to look straight down towards the earth, or just lower your eyes or close your eyes, and just bring your mind's awareness into your breathing so that when you inhale, you're aware of the body expanding. When you exhale, you feel the body completely and deeply relaxing, as if you're melting, dissolving into the earth. And I just want you to really relax and start to feel the energy of the music. Just playing the music very softly right now. You begin to hear the magical flute. So that when we're inhaling, the body's expanding. When we're exhaling, we're completely and deeply relaxing, as if we're melting, dissolving into the earth. It's only going to be for a couple more minutes now. So since you don't have much time left, you have to hurry up and relax. And the way we hurry up and relax is just to be present and in the moment. So everything about this moment is right here, right now. And when you bring your mind into the moment, you do so by just being aware of the body reacting to your breath. And it's that simple. If you ever have trouble sleeping at night, just focus on your breath and be all about the breath. Everything about you becomes the breath. So that when you exhale, you release all the tension, you just kind of deliberately let it go. And it's ideally you start from the top of your head and work down all the way down to your toes. Just do one little section at a time with every breath. So your first breath would be your face, relaxing the face. The second breath will be relaxing the shoulders. And the third breath, you'd be relaxing your arms. The next breath, you relax your hips. Working your way down to the legs as you exhale the next breath. And then your feet, your toes. And then start all over again. Just enjoy being present. Now you can start to hear the music. Now let's open our eyes. Let's clasp our hands in front of our abdomen. So when we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to our chest, roll them forward as you exhale into a stretch. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Now, when you inhale, slowly lift up. When we exhale, slowly look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, slowly reach up and stretch. And then exhale, slowly bring the palms down to your lap. Then take your right hand over to the left knee. When you inhale, reach around behind and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, let's twist a little more deeply, and exhale, spin around to the other side. So it's inhale and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale. Come on back to our starting position. Now, I invite you to stand up. You need to sit, and you can stay seated, but ideally you'll stand. Chair off to the side. We're going to do the 8 forms of this Qigong. And I think your homework assignment is to tell me how many breaths you do in this form. So when we inhale, we expand. When we exhale, I don't want you to count the breaths now. Do this on your own. That'll be your homework assignment. To do the form on your own. And you're welcome to have a copy of my instruction manual. You just have to Google me to find me, and then it's on my website. It's free. There's no charge. All right, feet together, or you can Google me and email me. All right, I'd be happy to send you a copy. Knees are soft, palms in front of the abdomen. This is the first form. Let's inhale and exhale. Reach out to the side. Then roll the palms up. Feel the stretch through the forearms as you twist your arms, and then lift up in that stretch and further stretch. Palms together. When you exhale, we bring our fingertips till they come below our chin, and we're bending our knees slowly as we come down. Now, when you inhale, you straighten the knees and lift the elbows up to shoulder height, stretching through the core area, your abdomen, you can feel it. And then exhale, bend the knees as you lower the palms down. Let's step off to the right now. So remember, all your weight's on the left leg. As you inhale, straighten the left knee, slowly step off. As you exhale, settle in with the palm face down for the second form. And the weight's equally distributed. Now, when you inhale, we push the palm around. We're rising up in the middle of the circle. As you're completing the circle, you're exhaling and coming back down with the knees bent. Now we're going to return this foot back, so I want you to focus onto the left leg again. So it's inhale, straighten the left leg, focus on the left, and then exhale. See, you didn't have to think about the right. Let's go to the other side. So shift your weight onto your right leg, straighten the leg, and step off 45 degrees. As you exhale, keep focusing on the right and settle in with the palm face down towards the inside of your thigh. Now when you inhale, we gyrate the hip, coming up. Straighten the knee at the middle of the circle. When you're completing the circle, you're exhaling and concluding the circle. A really nice stretch for the hip. Now, when you inhale, straighten the knee, come up, straighten the right leg, and exhale, settle in and bend the knee. Okay, third form, we carry the ball to the right. So when you inhale, you're going to stand on the right leg, straighten the knee, bring the ball over to the right, so you're holding this great big beach ball. And when you exhale, we kind of settle in, trying to keep all our balance on one leg, using the other foot just for support. Now we're going to bring the ball over to the left and then bring it back to the right. So we inhale, we carry this big ball back, over to the left. Bottom palm is always in front of the midline of your body. And then when we exhale, we carry it back over to where we started from. Now, when you inhale, we straighten the legs, lower the ball to the center, balances on both feet now, and exhale, bend the knees, settle in. Now we go to the other side. As you inhale, we straighten the left leg. As you exhale, we come around behind and sink down into your left hip with the ball over to the left. Now, with the breath, inhale, carry the ball over to the right. straighten the legs. As you exhale, we return the ball back to the left, sinking into the hip. Now we lower the ball to come back to standing position on the inhale, and exhale, bend the knees to return. You all understand the principle. We rise on the inhale, fall on the exhale. Now, the fourth form is balance the plate like we did in the warm-up. Instead of 2 breaths, it's 4 breaths, 4 circles. So the knees are bent. So we inhale, we straighten the left leg to step off to the right. As you exhale, we settle in, heel toe, and just rock forward and sink into position. The shoulders are over the hips, so you just kind of sink straight down. Palm is face up, so we keep this palm face up at all times. 4 circles. So first circle is behind the back. So you inhale, we straighten the knee, bring the palm behind the back, rotate the circle, stretch all the way around, and exhale, palms face up as you come back into a crouch position as you completed the circle with the palm behind you. Now when you inhale, the second circle is underneath the arms, straighten the legs, circle the palm to the front. So when you exhale, bend the knees as you extend the arm to the front, keep the shoulder over the hip, so you're just stretching out the arm, really good. Now when you inhale, it's a series of stretches. Pull the palm in towards the chest, straighten the legs, point to the side. When you exhale, you push it, your hip's gonna go to the left, and you extend the arm to the right, so you're stretching the hip. Now when you inhale, we gyrate the hip, straighten the legs as you come up over the head, stretch through the abdomen, yeah. And then exhale, bend the knee as you return. Lots of good stretches in this. This is an ideal form for us to do every day. Now, we're going to bring the foot back as you inhale. Straighten the knee. And exhale, bend the knee to return. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, straighten the right knee, right leg. Step off to the left. As you exhale, continue focusing on the right. Allow yourself to settle in. That's where your balance is. Palms face up. First circle is behind the back. Inhale, straighten the knee, circle the arm, and exhale, bend the knee to push behind you. Second circle is underneath the arm. As you inhale, come underneath the arm, point to the front, and exhale, push to the front. Third circle is underneath the arm again. So inhale, come underneath the arm. When you exhale, push your hip to the right, stretch your arm to the left, get it in the hip. Now, when you inhale, we gyrate the hip, start straightening the knees. You come up over the head, just like we did in our warm-up. And exhale, there's no difference. Come back down into our crouch position. That completes the fourth form. Now, inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale, bring the left foot back and sink in. Fifth form is both sides together at the same time. So we take a half step to the right as we inhale, palm face up, and exhale, sink over to the right, and straighten the right leg and step half step to the left, and exhale, sink in with both palms face up. The shoulders are over the hips. So when you inhale, we straighten the knee, open the chest, circle the arms, and then exhale, push behind us as we bend and push to stretch the back. Now when you inhale, come underneath the arm, stretch through the abdomen, and then when you exhale, push to the front and stretch. Now, third circle is underneath the arm. As you inhale, like we did in the warm-up, stretch through the abdomen, and then exhale, push to the side, come into a squat. Then we bring twisted arms forward. As you inhale, straighten the knees as you crisscross over the head, stretching through the core. As you exhale, we sink back down into this deep horse riding stance. Now we're going to conclude. So you inhale, straighten the knee, shift over to the left, bring a half step from the right, and exhale, bend the knee and sink to the right. Then inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale, draw the left foot in and come into a crouch. Sixth form, we call Creating a Brighter World. Another homework assignment is to push the belly out and tuck it in 3 to 4 minutes every day. So we're just going to do it formally here. So when you inhale, push the belly out, put the thumbs on the belly button. When we exhale, tuck the belly in and give it a good squeeze all the way to the backbone and you squat. Now when you inhale, we straighten the knees, expand the abdomen out and down. When you exhale, tuck the abdomen in and give it a good squeeze all the way to the backbone. Okay. Seventh form is right from here is called dragon looks up to the sky. So when we inhale, we straighten the knees, the palms float up to eye height, pinch the first three fingers together, flaying the other two. As we exhale, bend the knees as you tuck the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back. Now we're going to drag the knuckles up the rib cage for a brief massage. So when you inhale, straighten the knees, just put some pressure on your ribs. Yeah, as you come up, back of the palms underneath the arms, and then exhale, fold the elbows over the fingers as you bend the knees to relax again. Now here's where the dragon looks up to the sky in this seventh form. So when we inhale, straighten the knees, squeeze the shoulder blades together. It's good to get rid of those trigger points. And then exhale, let everything relax as you let the palms float down and bend the knees. Which brings us to the eighth and final form. It's called raising the power. So when we inhale, we gather the power of the energy of the earth, bring it up, pull it into our body. As we exhale, we sink, pushing this energy into our lower abdomen where we accumulate and store this energy into our second chakra, 2 inches below the belly button and 2 inches deep. Now to conclude, we inhale, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we're going to bow to stretch the back of our legs as we acknowledge this wonderful positive energy that's inside of us and all around us. One more breath. Inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now, when we inhale, slowly come up, feeling your buttocks as you come up. And exhale, relax, and bend the knees as the palms float down. Just a soft bend here. And just bring your mind into the body for a moment. Just stand and feel the energy. Okay, I hope that was good for you. It was great for me. I'd like to do it again, but this time my instruction will be in silence. But before we start, I invite you to take a drink of water. I know one of you were going to remind me to take a drink. Was that Peggy? Yeah, Peggy did that time. It's time to drink. Give it a good sip. Water's so good for you. I know some of our doctors tell us not to drink too much water once in a while because it thins your blood down, and it does. But you want to keep your body as wet as possible because it's a good conductor of electricity. So this is all about sending good energy through the body, and that's electrical. That's your chi energy. It goes from point A to point B, and if you're nice and wet, this water is a wonderful conductor of electricity. The signal travels really good. So it's good for both your vascular and your energetic system. So we're here to really focus mainly on our energetic system to open up a free flow of energy throughout the body. And we're going to do the form again. This time my instruction will be on just breath only. You kind of know the form a little bit. I'll be your model. And if you don't understand something, just wing your way through it. Wing your way through it. Yeah. And don't overdo it. Make it work for you, okay? Have a good time. Palms in front of the abdomen. Knees are soft, not locked. Here we go. First form. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. exhale. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do it again. This time, my instruction will be in total silence. I'll just be your model. And those of you who've been doing this for a while kind of appreciate this moment. And I just want to let you, those of you that are new, I say the same things over and over in every class, so you don't have to worry about remembering anything. And again, you can Google me and you'll find my instruction manual on my website, and I'd be happy to get that to you, okay? So, knees are soft, shoulders are back and down, palms front of abdomen. Inhale.